I had to get rid of that guy. I was getting tired of him. Okay, somebody said, is it true what they say about the music, the frequencies in them? KK, what do you mean about the frequencies? Because I've heard all kinds of ideas of people saying stuff about frequencies in music. Yes, James, the Mighty One does forgive us for our infidelity as long as we come back to him and we pledge to do the right thing with him again. I really appreciate all of you still being here for so long. It's amazing. KK, yes, that's true. If that's what you're talking about, it is very true that frequencies can mess with you. This is why you have to be careful what kind of music you listen to. King, yes, we are living in the last days. Latina, you are so welcome to be here. I'm thankful that you're here. Were you here for the whole live or just part of it? Wherever it says Lord God in my Bible, so I replace with Yahusha. Latina, so again, where it has the Messiah's name, you should say Yahusha. Where it says Lord in all caps, that should be Yahuwah. So this right here, screenshot it to help you out with how to use the Father's name and the Son's name. And when it says God, that would be Elohim. In fact, for those of you who are interested, let me show you. I send this out to everyone who asks for the calendar. I also send out our statement of belief, and what you'll see here is what we believe in and what is traditionally said, Lord traditionally, and you should say Yahuwah, and what its translation is. And so the same thing, God is Elohim and its meaning, and traditionally we say that, but it should be that, which is Yahusha, and what it means here. Same thing with the Holy Spirit. It's actually Ruach Kadash or Ruach HaKadosh. I should put the HA in there, which is the, but Ruach Kadash is set apart spirit, which is what you see there. And instead of saying Christ, Mashiach, okay, or Messiah, which means the anointed one. And we're no longer Christians. We are the Natsarim, which means watchers or branches, okay? And then it goes into our statement of faith, what we believe. So any of you who wants this, just please email me and I'll send that to you and I'll help you with some of your wordings and stuff that you guys are talking about. All right, so I got about 10 minutes and then I am going to call it a night, family. Devin, do email me. I hope you did get the screenshot of my email, and that'll be a great place for you to start. And again, like I said earlier, I ask that you guys come on our Saturdays when we come together and we break bread together according to our belief, okay, and what we're supposed to study and what we're supposed to do. Yes, tarot cards is witchcraft. Yes, Michelle. Do you believe the seals from Revelation have been broken? Yes, Nana. Did they just take the... Oh, there it is. Nail it like Melly. Yes, the first two have been broken. The first one was the jab that people were taking that started in 2020. And the second seal, which is happening right now and is still going on, which is the red horse, which is war. And it's only going to get bigger. And it's going to literally take peace from the earth. We're not at that point yet, but it's getting there. Maybe I added, please. Yah opened my eyes to Torah and following his commandments 5 years ago. Wonderful. May you be added. Nana, what do you mean added to what, if you don't mind me asking? Cleo Rubin, what time on Saturday? I come on at 1 o'clock Pacific Standard Time, which would be 2 Mountain, 3 Central, 4 Eastern. Yes, I will post it again. Hold on 1 second. I got to keep my charger on because my phone is about to die. I'm on the wrong side here. There it is. There's my email. You're very welcome, Yvette. All of you said thank you. You're very welcome, but you know who to praise. The praise is to our Creator. He's the one that gives us all this truth. Swank, that's actually on Saturday to be 1 o'clock. 1 o'clock on the West Coast. Latina, how long do I say that we have till the end? Well, of course, you know, none of us know the actual day or the hour, but I will say this. I don't think it's going to go past 2030. Yes, Nana, this is a very lonely walk. All of us who know this truth, we all say that. And that's why we come together on this digital platform to share this kind of truth, because we are far and few in between. Oh, so the first steward, a quarter of the earth is going to be annihilated, and then after that, a third what is left is going to be annihilated. Yeah. But when it's all said and done, of all of humanity, 2/3 will be wiped out of all humanity since Adam, and only 1/3 shall be saved. You're welcome, Mystery Eyes. Shabbat is not from Friday night to Saturday night. It is Saturday morning to Sunday morning right now. The third seal will be open, Victoria, after the culmination of the World War. That would be the result of the World War, famine, and then the fourth seal will be the pestilence and hunger with the famine. And the kings of the earth will be unaliving us, which will be the time of what we know as the Great Tribulation. So once this war is done, the Great Tribulation is going to kick in. Wow, you guys are commenting faster than, and let me go to the front here because I'm like way behind. Nana, the 144,000, I would please go to my channel and my postings, and I have it pinned at the top. Who are the 144,000? You need to get your answers, because it's a pretty long, or I don't want to say long, but there's a lot to it. And if you want to see the whole thing in its entirety, go to my YouTube channel, YAH's Ambassador 7595, and you'll be able to get it there. I do know that there are some of us that believe that Shabbat is in the evening instead of the morning, but there is ample amount of evidence that it is in the morning. And I would, again, like to direct you to my postings on my page, and you'll see it there. It's pinned at the top. When does the day begin? And I would ask that you would look at it and go through your own scriptures as you're listening to what I'm sharing and showing, and see if the word says so. And you're going to see that it is from sunrise to sunrise and not evening to evening as we've been taught. Yes, Sephir 7. Yeah. Safety first. You see it right there where it says YouTube. So put that in. Oh, let me get that focused. So put that into the search engine or the search bar in YouTube and put at YAH's Ambassador 7595. in the search bar in YouTube, and that'll come up. I'll come up on there. Karaoke, what is sunrise or sunrise? A day begins at sunrise, not in the evening, as we've been taught by a lot of the Orthodox Jews. That is something that they picked up from, being that they're converts, they picked it up from the Talmud and the Mishnah, from the ancestors, the original Jews and the Israelites that were taken into Babylon by Nebuchadnezzar. And they came back with this whole the day starts in the evening mess. You're very welcome, Nail It Like Melly. Well, right now for me here, it is almost 6 o'clock in the evening. Victoria. I thank you for being here too, Nana. Thank you. You're very welcome. Yes, I can do a very quick one for the first seal. You can also find that on my my page as well. But let me show you here. I won't go through the whole thing because it is kind of lengthy. So, Revelation chapter 6. So here it says, and I looked and saw a white horse, and he who sat on it was holding a bow, and a crown was given to him, and he went out overcoming to overcome. So that's the first seal. Now, to break this down, the word crown, does anybody know what the word crown is in Latin? We get all of our medical names in Latin in the United States. Does anybody know what the word crown? Thank you, Nail It Like Melly. You just nailed that. Yep. So did Casey. So did Mary. And Nana. Yep. So corona. Okay. But this is what puts it all together. It says he who sat on it is holding a bow. So now let's look up this word bow real quick. Let me pull up my e-sword here. Give me a second. Let that boot up. I just dated myself saying boot up, right? Who says boot up anymore except for us old folks? Okay, so Revelation chapter 6. Let me blow this up a little bit more so you guys can all see it with me. All right, so here we see here in verse 2, and it says, and I saw and behold a white horse, and he that sat on him had a bow. Now we looked at the word, now here's crown, so let's look up crown real quick. And here it's going to say Stephanos, okay? Stephanos, all right? But again, in the Latin, which is where we get all of our words from for medical, like for pharmacy, pharmaceutical, medicine, and all that stuff, you'll hear all these Latin phrases. So anyways, crown is corona. But now let's look at the word bow. Notice what it says there. Toxon, and it says a bow, apparently the simplest fabric, bow, okay? Now, people want to say the simplest fabric had to do with us putting on the face mask, but that's not what it is. The word toxon, let's look that word up real quick. The etymology, I don't know if you guys know what etymology means, but etymology means the study of words, the origin of the word. Okay, so we're going to put in here, what does, I'm doing this with one finger, so forgive me that I'm typing like a little child. What does toxon mean in English? Okay, let me see if I wrote that right. What does toxon mean in English? Okay, so meaning of the Greek word toxon. Let's pull that up. I'm looking for etymology. Where's the etymology? Nope, let me go back because it's giving me all this stuff that I didn't want. Okay, what is... Oh, it took it away. So let me do that again. What does toxon mean in English? ENGLISH. Enter. Okay, here we go. There we go. All right, let me pull that up. Okay, so here it says toxin, okay? Toxon. Toxon is a form within English by derivation. You see here, the noun. You see what it says there? A substance that is dangerous or harmful to health or life, specifically one that is present or secreted by a living organism. That's what happened with that corona. That's what started in 2019, hence why they call it the COVID-19. That is the first seal. That's what happened. And now we see what the second seal is happening now. It's following just like it says it was going to happen. The first seal happened. Now the second seal is happening. And what is the second seal? The fiery red horse went out, and it was given to the one who sat on it to take peace from the earth, and that they should slay one another. And a great sword was given to him. This is the Third World War. That's happening right now as we speak, and it hasn't even crescendoed yet. It hasn't even hit the climax or the zenith or the pinnacle yet. Okay, so there is still to come more of what's going on all around the world, these hot spots. So yes, the first seal has been broken and the second seal has been broken. And the third seal is going to be following very soon. And with that, family, it is 6:03 on the West Coast. I'm about to get off. Need to give myself a break. I thank you all, and I need to give my phone a break. And I really enjoyed today. Yes, many will be unalived. A quarter of the Earth's population will be unalived here in the next year or two, if that much. I think it's going to be actually in months than years. And we're talking about at least 2 billion people are going to be wiped off the face of the earth. Yes, Latina, it's already started. There are 7, Belinda. 7 seals, there are 7 trumpets, there are 7 bowls, as there are 7 assemblies. So I want to thank you all. Thank you so much for your time here. May Yahuwah continue to baruch you, which means to bless you. May he keep you. And may Yahuwah continue to allow his light, his countenance to shine upon each and every one of you and your family. My name is Brother Jimmy, aka Ambassadors of YAH. And until next time, family, next week, hope to see all of you. 1 o'clock West Coast, 4 o'clock East Coast, 2 Mountain, 3 Central. Until then, have a Baruch week, family. And if we don't get to talk, I'll see you on the other side when our Father's kingdom comes. Hallelujah. Shalom, Mishpaka, which means shalom, family.